What's up, everybody? I'm Isaiah here, and this video is a little bit different because I want to make a little series called Let's Talk About It. Meaning, I just want to talk about these games. Meaning, I just want to talk about how this game really made me feel, the characters, the gameplay, the combat, and just everything in between. And letting you know if you should buy it, you should play it, all that. I just want to get and just dive into it. It's not like a review or anything. It's just my opinions only, how this game really made me feel, and just all that good stuff. So I just thought, why not start off with Saints Row because I have so much to talk about and how this game really made me feel. Because I had high expectations for this game because I thought it's gonna be the next big thing. Not like the next big thing, but it's gonna be better than the other Saints Row game because I thought, oh, they're gonna revamp it. It's gonna be a lot better. So I just have so much thoughts about this game, and just from the starter, this game, I would say it was decent, but it wasn't all that. The one high point it was really good at was customization. The customization in this game was really good. Like customizing your character the way you see it, the way you see him or her, it was really my favorite part about it because I spent hours customizing my character. That's one big thing about me is I love customizing my character. Even going to the clothing store. Even the clothes in this game was good too for male and female. You can change the colors from the shoes to the shirt, from the jackets into your hair. I mean, it was really good. There's also customization in the cars, the weapons. Yeah, that was really good. I love that. I love having so much options, customizing everything. But the one thing I felt it was a downfall for me for this game, it was the story. The story felt too quick and kind of felt short to me. It wasn't all that. I don't know. It wasn't really that memorable. I feel like it tried too hard with the story, and it wasn't all that. I mean, it tried so hard to be funny sometimes, but I mean, the story wasn't the best for me. I mean, the best thing to me was the customization. That's just that's just really nothing. But the story, it just felt flat for me. I mean, maybe it felt. I mean, maybe the story was good to you, but for me, it just felt a little flat because I don't know. It wasn't really something I can remember. It was memorable. It just you're just becoming the next big thing. Oh, you're trying to be the top. You know, the top guy in this world of Saints Row, the top dog, but it just wasn't it for me. But the other thing, it kind of felt flat on. It was also the characters. The characters to me were all right, from Kevin to Eli. They were in. The characters were just all right in the game. It wasn't like I. It was hard for me to like them because it was they weren't giving so much background with them. It wasn't like we had time to really get to know them. It was just rushed. It was oh, they're your friends, you're your best friends. They're just there half the time. They're just really just there, and I kind of, to me, it just felt flat. And God, this game really has some high expectations for me, but then it's just this game is just, I don't know. It wasn't it for me. There's also other aspects in the game I didn't care for. Is the side activities were just too boring to me. They're so repetitive. It was just oh, do this, do this, do this. So repetitive. It's nothing new. I mean, maybe the new update. I remember. I know they had a new update. Maybe it's more better. But this is going based on my experience on day one, my launch. Maybe it got better, but I don't know if I would be able to download this game all over again because I just, after my first experience, I'm it's all right. Even in the gameplay itself, it wasn't all that. Meaning, I just don't care. It's just I don't know. It just ugh, it wasn't something I feel like. It's just one playthrough and that's it for me. I don't know. I couldn't even get through all the side activities. Even those yellow landmarks they had, I just didn't care to do them. They were just not doing it for me to keep me going in this game. Because sometimes I just felt like I would just force myself to do the side activities. They were just not it for me. But if I would say if I would recommend you playing this or buying it, I would say give it some thought. Maybe wait till this game goes on sale and then give it a shot. I wouldn't pay full price like I did. I sometimes I wish I waited till it was on sale at a cheaper price than paying what $65. I mean, at least I didn't pay like $75 from the other AAA games I've been buying. I just honestly, it just felt like it felt flat for me. Like if I would rate it with a number, it would be like a seven, maybe. I don't know. It was just not the best Saints Row. Saints Row the Third would always be my favorite Saints Row of all time in this franchise. It is just like not this game, not it. But overall, like I feel like I've been talking down on this game, but overall, like I would say, this game really has some fun points. I like the gliding in this game. It was kind of fun, kind of new. I mean, there's some aspects of this game I did like I said, the customization. I always spent hours going to each clothing store. That was my maybe my favorite part of this game, just going to each clothing store, spending my most of my money just at the clothing store. I mean, other than like I said, gameplay mechanics, like the shooting in this game was just alright. It just felt like every other shooter game. It wasn't that memorable to me. That's why to me and like it was just alright. That was why it was kind of like it just felt flat. But like I said, this game was just alright, and story and just about everything. It's just uh, I can keep on going on about like things I didn't like, but I think the main high point for me was the customization. I keep saying customization because that's where I spent most of my hours in this game, customizing my character from his clothes, his outfits, everything. I just really love that part of this game. But overall, like I said in this series, I'm just breaking it down for myself how this game really made me feel, and for me, it was just all right. It wasn't that memorable of a game to me. I mean, my brother liked it. He liked the game. I mean, I guess because he's just a Saints Row fan in general. I am. I like Saints Row games, but the third one was always the best. But it just wasn't it for me. But down to the wire, to be honest, this game was just not all that to me. But if you should play it, just wait till it goes on sale. But this was just the first installment of let's just talk about it. Meaning, just let's just talk about it and talk about this game and how this game really made me feel and everything about that. I just had so much thought about this game and what this game really made me feel. Like I said, the custom like the story fell flat for me. The characters in the game was just not all that. They weren't too memorable. They were just there sometimes. They were just felt like I don't know background actors. It's just they weren't just they just didn't feel memorable. It's just like if I'm like want to play a game, like I don't want to bring up God of War, but God of War's characters, they were memorable. Like even though they have a big part of the game, they felt memorable in that the way I liked them. If they like, for instance, Lady Sif in the game, she didn't have a like big part, but I liked her character a lot. Like somebody in Saints Row, like oh, they were just there. It just I don't know. It's just the story. It it could have done better. I feel like I just couldn't grasp myself to like really be engaged. It was like I just want to get to the ending and just like know how it ends. Because if I'm gonna buy a game, I'm gonna finish it all the way through. That's what I did. I just wanted to get it done. But overall, I would say just wait for this game to go on sale and then play it. I mean, it's not worth it at full price. Just wait till it goes on sale and then just play it. Give and then just see if you like it or not. I only played one playthrough. Maybe I know they had updates, like I said, but I don't know. It's to me, is it worth me re-downloading it and trying the update? Nah, I'm good. just good just doing that because I just feel like if I download it and try it, I'm just gonna try it for like 10 to 20 minutes and I'm just closing it, uninstall. But like I said, maybe if you like the game, this is just my opinions only. So don't take it from heart. Just like I'm talking bad about it. I said what I liked about it is the customization, but overall, if you like the game, I respect that. I mean, I really respect that if you like the game really, but this is just my opinions only. This is how the game really made me feel. And yeah, I mean, overall, if they were to make another one, I hope they learn from this and make it better. But I'd be down to play if they make another one. But yeah, this is it for my video of let's talk about it. Just me talking about the game, how this game really made me feel. So to a next video, to another episode of this, I want to talk about maybe Life is Strange, to God of War, to like the Marvel Spider-Mans, those games, how those games made me feel like just diving into the story. This one I can't really dive into much because it wasn't really like too memorable to me, but I was just going hours talking about these games and how these games really made me feel. So this one, for me, I just want to get this one out of the way as one of the games let's talk about. But future episodes, we're gonna dive more into these games, how these games really made me feel, and why I love them. And y'all gonna know why I love one of the games the most. I really want to talk about Life is Strange 2, why that game is really my favorite. But anyways, I'm Isaiah. To another video, to another to another episode of Let's Talk About It. Goodbye.